Continue.
It was an odd feeling, breaking into her own house. But as she squeezed through the basement window, Jenny felt a rush of excitement. I could get used to this, she thought.
So it was a good point to stop last time.
Jenny was in, undetected.
Home sweet home.
Alright, for anyone who missed it, we have...
What the heck?
...broken back into our house that the police are at. Mother is currently in jail, as a suspect for the murder of the dean. And we are trying to prove her innocence.
Who left this here?
Jenny's father had never carried a briefcase, and her mother couldn't afford one.
Let's see who this belongs to.
Oh, you can tell because there's fingerprints on them. The Hawk and the
carries
Weasel.
around a fancy briefcase with a children's book inside. The Hawk and the Weasel. Hang on a second.
Jenny recognized the book. She'd seen a copy of it next to the dean's lifeless body.
In the library. There must be something significant about it.
Rabbits and the Bear. There once lived a family of rabbits. Their home was 3 stories tall. Carrot cake near a river. Oh, the rabbit.
This feels familiar. Like I've seen it before.
We heard the whole...
No, I've heard it before.
Yeah, the radio transmission.
On the radio in the underground lab.
Could there be a connection between the cryptic radio message and this book?
Let's find out.
Rabbit 49. There's numbers. Wait a minute. 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Oh, it's counting the numbers. So find Rabbit 49, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. Soon. Bear. The bear page is ripped out. Whale 36. 41. 41, 40, 39, 38, 37, 36. Rabbit 55. Weasel 23. 36, 35, 34, 32, 31, 30, 29. Soon blank will all listen. Wolf 51. Wait, 56, 55, 54, 53, 52. Yeah, it is. Bear 8. The bear page is missing. Hawk 30. 36. Relive blank rancid what? 21. Past. Goose and the Golden Egg. Boy and the Whale. Wolf and the Sheep. Oh, Rabbits and the Bear. 78. Ugh. 57, 58, 59. 60. 70. It's this one. I was just counting wrong. Soon they will all listen, relive. 8.
Soon they will all listen. Relive their rancid past.
The message read like a threat.
But from who? Could it be a message from the Dean's killer? Let me get this straight. Someone's broadcasting a sinister message in code, which is being picked up on a radio in an abandoned laboratory hidden in the forest. And the secret to decode this message is written in a children's book, which was locked inside a stranger's briefcase in my basement.
All of this was true.
That doesn't make it any less crazy sounding.
But not all mysteries could be solved in an instant. Sometimes questions had to percolate, like a good cup of coffee. Only then would the answers become clear.
I guess I'll let it brew for a bit. But right now, I need to get to my room and find my detective gear.
So we can climb up. Can't climb out. Child book. I'm assuming this is where her mother used to do some of her stuff for class.
Oh crap!
Hey! What are you doing?
Nothing. Just looking for more beer.
What? Stop drinking her mother's stash of beer.
Make yourselves at home, why don't you?
Seriously.
Forget about it. There's more in the back of the fridge.
They better not eat my cookies.
Jackpot! They got cookies too.
Hey, have we searched down here yet?
You lose one game of cards and suddenly you want to search the house. Can't handle the pressure, eh?
Oh, those, are fighting words. You want to put your money where your mouth is?
Arthurton's finest, everyone.
There was no way Jenny could reach her bedroom without being caught by the police.
Hey, Darken Link.
Which means I can't get my detective gear. Great.
But this was a basement, a veritable treasure trove of old possessions. Surely something around here would prove useful.
Maybe, but I can't see a thing. Let's shed some light on the situation. Of course the fuse is missing for the lights.
Of course. Can I not get that?
Jenny wasn't prone to sentimentality, but seeing her father's desk, the disorganized muddle of books, photos, and the faint smell of ammonia, all reminders that her dad was here not so long ago.
Miss you, Dad. This was years ago. I looked like a kid. One of the rare times that Dad wasn't making a goofy face. He used to say, serious people make serious mistakes. I might, need this later. Quantum tunneling and adaptive spectral optics. Sounds like a real page turner. Dad was such a nerd.
Results of restorative transducive coupling experiment phase 7. Possible changes after initial phase cycling and post-dynamic quantum tunneling has transpired. Observed changes in higher dimensional planes has led to a regression in phase modulation of radio frequency spectra. Bandpass filtering has produced no differentiated results, and advanced holography has not shown any positive change either. Further study is required to identify narrow beam secure spectrums from which to transmit future communications. What? Mending the molecular bonds of marriage.
Mending the molecular bonds of marriage. Mom and Dad both worked an awful lot.
Jenny rarely saw the two of them together.
Yeah, like, this is really odd on whatever he was working on. Because that's mentioning interdimensional stuff.
A Field Guide to Fascinating Flora. Written by Weiss, Felding, and Stroudsbury. Did the Dean write this book?
He was a known herbologist, they said. Jeez, Father. Fantastic, thoughtful, earnest. That's cute. Today, I love you one molecule more than Mom. Jenny. P.S. You promised to take me for donuts this weekend. Don't forget. Anything else? Probably not.
This one test tube looks recently used. The others are all covered in dust.
A small puddle of liquid had pooled on the desk.
Looks fresh. Still sticky.
Lab explosion rocks town.
This is from the day of Dad's accident. Mom must have kept it.
Tragedy befell Gumboldt University this morning when an experiment in the chemistry labs went wrong. An accident caused a destructive explosion, killing one scientist and injuring several others. The area was immediately cordoned off and no one allowed in due to the potentially deadly chemicals involved. While the investigation is still ongoing, police have identified Henry LeClue as the scientist killed in the explosion. He is survived by wife Julie and daughter Jenny. Dean Stroudsbury, head of the school and close friend of the LeClues, gave a statement on campus this afternoon. What a tragic and unpreventable accident. Henry was working with dangerous chemicals and it looks like he made a grave error. He was under a lot of stress. People make mistakes. We've lost a great friend and a neighbor today.
The Dean called the lab explosion an accident, but everyone in town seemed to blame Dad. Acrid Inspections Report. I've never seen this before.
Complaint. On May 14th, an anonymous source filed a complaint with the university regarding the lack of proper ventilation in labs. The equipment we have is old and frankly dangerous. It's only a matter of time before someone gets hurt. On May 14th. Process. Inspections of facilities revealed a dangerous and unsafe work environment. Despite several violation notices and follow-up inspections, the school consistently failed to address non-compliant safety standards. Conclusion. John Acrid, don't let anyone work in that lab. It's a death trap. Recommend immediate closure of the facilities until new equipment and upgrades can be made. Signed off by Leslie Stroudsbury. So he knew.
The Dean signed the report.
Someone had circled the signature in red pen.
October 5th. That was 1 week before.
Her father's accident.
He knew that the labs were unsafe.
This contradicts the newspaper article which stated my dad made a mistake. Everyone in town blamed him for the accident, but they were all wrong. The lab was unsafe. He shouldn't have been working there.
And worst of all,
Dean Stroudsbury knew, but he still let my dad work there.
any rational mind could see it. Strong evidence linking her mum to the Dean's death.
This doesn't prove anything.
But it was a clear motive for murder. Revenge.
My mom wouldn't do that.
But who else would see it that way?
There must be an explanation. I just don't know what it is yet. I can't let this fall into the wrong hands.
Was Jenny sure this was the right thing to do? It broke every rule in the book. Why would she need to hide evidence if her mom was truly innocent?
Mom isn't here to defend herself. It isn't fair.
But however she tried to justify it, Jenny knew this wasn't the choice of the great detective.
I need to buy myself some time. I can't afford anyone jumping to conclusions before I've had a chance to investigate.
I don't know if I should be taking this stuff.
Aha! The missing fuse.
Mending of molecular bonds of marriage again. Huh.
And then there was light.
Jenny would need to work quickly to remain undetected.
Who knows when they'll come back. Now, where's the most likely place to find a makeshift detective kit?
In your room? What's up there that I haven't been able to get? How come I haven't been able to get that? Is it a sticker?
A shaft of light peeked through the boxes.
There's more stuff back there. I just need a way through.
Ha ha ha. Let's leave that right now. Pretty sure that goes there. Excuse me, I'm gonna clear my throat. Alright. This goes down here. This obviously goes there. Yay! Flip it. Oh, look at that. Hey sis, you'd love it here. It always feels like fall. Junior year has been a real whirlwind. I'm having a hard time with my dissertation. Tip, don't major in ancient Arthurtonian culture. So I went to the museum for inspiration, found some really beautiful jewelry. Give Petey a big hug for me. Did he like the bone I sent him? Summer camp is going great. We took a field trip to the observatory last night. I've never seen so many stars. Ricky knew all the constellations. He's so smart and super cute. And he held my hand. Don't worry, he's only 2 years older than me. Please don't tell Dad. I miss you all so much. Love, Stella. Zoom. Why are there numbers here? Ooh, aliens.
Jenny's instincts had been correct. Dozens of boxes lined the back wall of the basement.
There's probably something useful here, but it'll take forever to search through them all.
I see the CSI supplies. kitchen, garden, books, clothes, crime scene investigation.
CSI supplies. That must be Mom's old gear.
Oh, I see a sticker. Jam. It's so gross that Jam's the sticker.
It's not as good as mine, but at least it works.
Does it work?
More or less.
Pick and
Key
tool
to the
set.
city. An old set of lockpicks.
Oh, close.
Tucked away at the bottom of the box, something colorful caught Jenny's eye. She pulled it carefully from the container and unfolded it.
This must be Mom's old jacket.
It smelled of formaldehyde and fingerprint powder.
From her CSI days.
And so, she tried it on.
It smelled of formaldehyde. Mmm. Where did she get the sweater? Jenny LeClue, Detectivu.
Fits like a glove.
A giant oversized glove.
And it smells like Mom.
Her mother had never felt so close, and yet so far away.
I won't let them take you away from me too.
Jenny's search was complete.
It's not the world's best detective kit, but it'll do.
For the first time in her life, she felt like a real detective. She had a serious crime to solve.
And a seriously sharp outfit to match. Somebody else is here.
What the hell?
That was no cop. What was he doing in my house? I should follow him.
Was Jenny ready to follow the mysterious man in black? The man in black. Who was he? Where was he going? There was only one way to find out.
Is that the,
Where are you headed, creepy man in black?
Jenny couldn't simply chase the mysterious figure.
He's bound to notice me if I follow too closely. I need to get out of his line of sight. That's my way up. If only Keith was here to pull a ladder down. I'll just have to get it down the old-fashioned way.
which is what? Hold on. His sticker. Really, Jenny? I'm more amazed that she actually made that jump, especially considering the bridge from earlier. Granted, she has better footing, but that was a long jump.
There he is. The bridge should slow him down a bit. Huh? How did he do that?
The hell? Wait a minute. Quantum tunneling? I have no idea. I did find out that this game does have multiple endings. I don't know how many, but there are multiples, and there is a true ending.
The man in black had taken the higher path towards the almost done bridge.
That's a dead end. Why is he going up there? There's nowhere to hide on the bridge. I'll go underneath and spy on him from there.
Nope. No, the stairs again. They're floating slightly above the background if you look at the stairs. They're not attached to it. It's on like a different layer, and it looks so wonky when you notice it.
Jenny couldn't just walk onto the bridge and blow her cover. No, she'd keep her distance and see what the man in black would reveal when he didn't know he was being watched.
Hey, Mike.
The man in black neared the edge of the unfinished bridge. His methodical movements unnerved Jenny.
I need to get a better look at him. I'll climb the outside of the bridge and snoop on him from there.
The plan was daring but reckless.
I have no choice. He's my only lead.
And so, undaunted by the dangers that lay ahead, Jenny LeClue, wearing her mother's jacket, advanced towards the bridge. Yesterday a child, today a courageous adventurer.
Like, is there anything? Stickers? Isn't he gonna hear you in the boat?
Easy does it. I don't want him to hear me coming.
Doing that. It's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to see if there's a something to examine.
Jenny glanced down for the first time and immediately wished she hadn't. She clung tightly to the stone wall. The ledge beneath her feet was narrow, barely wide enough to stand on. One false move and...
Focus, Jenny. Perfect pitch! The hallmark of a serial killer. Maybe I can get a closer look. There you are.
Extremely creepy. Identity unknown. Likes long walks in the woods and children's literature.
The brim of his hat concealed his face in shadow.
I know there was probably a sticker on that stone wall and I didn't look when I should have.
The man in black remained an enigma.
Could be 3 kids in a raincoat for all I know. He's just standing there. What's he waiting for?
What? Checking for a sticker.
Yes.
Why is there a phone booth on the bridge?
No. Yes. No.
Wow, this guy's a real chatterbox.
Yes. It's all there. Clear as day.
Who is he talking to?
No, it wasn't there. Yes, the whole house. She must have it,
What was he looking for?
of course. Where? Hold on.
Watch, he's actually a good guy that's actually investigating everything, and because we've been taking all the evidence, we've screwed him over.
What's he doing now? Where did he go? A super secret spy stash? I can't hear what he's saying.
Yes, I'll take care of her. Tonight.
But
They change shifts at 4.
he's talking about her mother.
Yes, it's all here.
I have to see what's on that paper.
Yes, the biggest cross. I know.
He's destroying evidence. I have to get down there before it's lost for good.
She was only distracted for a moment, but a moment was enough.
Damn, how does he do that?
Another sticker. It's another sticker. Oh, it's a scrap. That's not how you spell secret, Rick Bulver. You said secrete like it's oozing something. Usually the phones you see on bridges are emergency call boxes. Even if that's what it is, the question remains, why is it still connected? Shh. Story. Pick up the pieces, Jenny. Don't fall in the lake. I like how when you put it in the right spots, it just like, it clicks in. It's like, yeah, that's where it goes. There. That goes there.
Jenny held the soggy paper delicately. She hadn't recovered all the pieces, but enough to discern the message.
Beyond the fallen angel, through the crumbling arches, past the wooden gates. The entrance is buried there. Look for the biggest cross. Don't forget to pay your respects.
What could it mean?
They're directions to a secret entrance.
But an entrance to what?
Maybe there's more in the back. Mom?
Jenny's heart skipped several beats. She remembered the man in black's words.
I'll take care of her tonight. He's going to...
Jenny couldn't bring herself to say the words.
Mom's in terrible danger!
Thankfully, her mother was safely locked away under the watchful eyes of the police. He'd never get past them.
He won't have to. These instructions lead to a secret entrance. A way to get to the jail without being detected.
But where?
The entrance is buried there.
Buried. The word bounced around her brain like a pinball. Where did people bury things?
The graveyard!
All of us figured that out way
The
quicker.
graveyard was in the same part of town as the jail.
Angels, arches, crosses on graves.
All features of the graveyard.
I have to get there before he does. I have to save my mom.
This was all well and good, but even if she was right, even if she managed to reach her mother before the man in black,
How am I going to break her out?
it was at this moment a rather distressing thought popped into her head. As loath as she was to admit it,
That was Isaac sneezing.
Jenny needed help. She reached into her jacket pocket and removed the walkie-talkie Susie had given her.
Susie, are you there?
Jenny? Thank goodness. Are you okay?
What is that awful music?
Oh. I'm just rehearsing my dance for...
I regret asking. You said earlier you wanted to...
Yes?
You said you wanted to...
Help? Of course. Anything for you, friend.
Okay, meet me at the graveyard right away.
The graveyard? But it's nearly midnight. What if I get caught?
It's urgent, Susie.
I don't know, Jenny. I don't think I can do it.
Don't you see, Susie? This is your chance to prove yourself. Do you want your whole life to be dictated by your parents?
Well, no, but...
There comes a time when every young woman has to chart her own course.
But does it have to be right now?
My mom's fate hangs in the balance, and I'm the only thing standing between her and death. Which side of history will you be on?
The good side?
Great. Then meet me outside the graveyard as soon as possible.
Okay, I'll be there, Jenny. What should I wear? I'm thinking practical but colorful.
I don't care. Just bring your silent explosives.
What? What do you need explosives for?
I'm gonna break my mom out of jail.
Oh no.
No, 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 no.
He's going nuts.
I am an artist. I will not be dictated to by some pen pusher in an ivory tower.
You already have been.
It's too long, too violent, too dark. These are my characters.
He's having so many issues writing this story.
So why does it feel like they're rebelling against me? All this fighting, all this drama, and for what? Jenny and Susie should be best friends by now. Maybe it's time to wrap this one up. End on a happy note. Yes, let's fix this nonsense once and for all. You all right, Rufus? First, I need another drink.
What am I looking at exactly? I'm looking for the graveyard. What happens next? Choose the next chapter, place and remove the pin. Super fun surprise, unburden the readers, exotic new location, such a good idea. Focus on friendship to keep the fans happy. I'm sorry, all 2 of your fans? Graveyard, too dangerous. Arthurton should be full of joy, it's too stressful. No happy ending.
Looks like fate decided for me. This one can't end like the others. They won't publish it. I must write something different.
It's true.
Something darker. It's the only chance I have of saving her. I'm sorry, Jenny. You'll see your mum soon. But for now, it's got to be the graveyard.
He needs to stop drinking.
Was the man in black the Dean's real killer? Without any evidence, Jenny couldn't be sure. A great detective never made assumptions. The most important thing was getting her mum to safety. And to do that, she'd need to beat the man in black at his own game.
Drunken on a sugar high, it's true. All the raspberry jam he's been eating. I just like that he's having meltdowns over the characters going, what is happening to my characters? I'm like, you're the one writing it. Events had taken a dramatic turn. Jenny's head buzzed with questions. Will Susie's explosives work? Why would someone want to kill my mom? Can I find the jail before it's too late? Who is the man in black? The road ahead was fraught with danger. Jenny would need all of her wits to survive. Can I just climb up something?
One thing's for sure. I'm gonna need to be very quiet. What the hell?
So we playing as the writer in a mystery child novel series. It is a mystery child novel series. Jenny is the main character.
Hi, Jenny. I'm here. And I brought snacks.
Look at her outfit.
This is a covert mission. Could you draw any more attention to yourself?
Sorry. I just wanted to get here as quickly as I could.
Did you bring the explosives?
Of course. Et voila. Now remember, explosives are incredibly dangerous.
Yeah, thanks, Captain Obvious. Hopefully it'll be enough.
Okay, I'm here. What's the big emergency, Susie? What is she doing here?
Keith, you came!
You invited him?
I thought it'd be a good opportunity for you to talk.
Now is hardly the time.
I can't bear the idea of 2 best friends never speaking again. It's too sad.
What's wrong with you?
I should go.
No, Keith, wait.
There was so much she wanted to say. But she had ruined the Dean's funeral, embarrassed Keith in front of the whole town. Worse, she hadn't been there for him in his hour of need. She wanted to tell him all about the Dean's ring, the man in black, and the mysterious room buried in the forest. But none of it would bring his father back. Sometimes the right thing to say was also the hardest.
I'm sorry.
Poor Keith. Angry, grieving, conflicted. His whole world turned upside down. And the one person he most wanted to confide in, he couldn't.
I really should go. Goodbye, Jenny.
Well, that didn't go exactly as I planned. Are you okay, Jenny?
As angry as she was at Susie, Jenny knew this was a situation of her own making.
Let's just focus on the task at hand.
Javal's going over here to see if there's a sticker. Oh my god, there's a sticker or something. Oh my god, it's a sticker. I don't even use the stickers.
Locked. I'll have to break in.
Or we could just wait for an adult.
And let the man in black get to my mom first. Are you trying to sabotage everything?
I just don't see why we can't tell the police what we know and let them sort it out.
Because, Susan, the police are incompetent. I'm not putting my mom's life in their hands. Besides, for all we know, it could be an inside job. Now, keep a lookout while I open this lock.
Now that we know how to do it, it's not too bad. Just have to move it slowly until it works. There we go.
Are you coming, Susie?
Into the graveyard?
There's no time to waste.
Oh, yeah, of course. I'm just, I think I need a minute.
Come on, Susie. What did you think we'd be doing here? I knew I shouldn't have asked a kid to help me.
Technically, I'm 3 months older than you.
Just wait here and keep a lookout. And radio me if you see anything suspicious.
Good idea.
Especially if you see a man in black carrying a briefcase and a blue umbrella.
Briefcase, umbrella, got it.
Lock the gate behind me so no one suspects anything. And keep out of sight.
Here, don't forget the explosives.
Just carry these in your pocket.
Jenny had broken in undetected. Now she had to find the secret passage that led to the jail.
And if she doesn't find it, she's locked in there.
I just need to follow the clues from the photograph. I'm coming for you, Mom.
Yeah, we gotta go this way. Granted, a stake isn't quite the real tool, but it's realistic. Oh, you're talking about the lockpicks. I mean, the lockpicking mechanics for the game aren't that bad to deal with. They're not super great, but, I mean, out of all the different lockpicking, like, mini-gamey type things I've seen in other games, it's definitely not on the lower end. I would put it somewhere in the middle.
The guardian of the graveyard cast her stony gaze over the burial ground, watching over the departed, protecting their peaceful slumber.
Why must everything in a graveyard be so creepy?
Of course, this guardian had wings.
Beyond the fallen angel. There are lots of angels here. Which one is the fallen angel?
Probably the one that fell over.
The Strasbury Mausoleum.
Amongst the fresh flowers was a note. Beloved father, educator, and botanist, your memory will forever blossom in our hearts.
Don't worry, Mr. Strasbury. I won't rest until I found your real killer.
Oh, yeah, artistically, yeah, the lockpick set looks better than most other games. But I was talking about it like gameplay-wise.
Here lie the earliest settlers of Arthurton. They kick-started our great town's growth and prosperity.
The note had read, "Look for the biggest cross."
But none of these graves have crosses.
No matter. Perhaps there were other secrets to find here.
Oh, like stickers? Oh, even better. Here lies Ada, please say hello. Jerome Braun, only his nickname was Floppy. Kendrick and Donna, happy as hippos from life to the end. Disco, buried far below the ground where all the deepest screws are found. I have a feeling this might be Kickstarter. Benito McDonald, art now and forever, amen. Rocco, one great dog. Morgan M. Minsky, what goes up must come down. Craft of the pursuit from which there's a... Yeah, these are... Yeah, when it goes Matt Neto King Katinas and says weird, these are Kickstarters. So they're using this section for, it's smart. Vacancy, rent to own. It's smart when you want to include, like, Kickstarters in. It's like, yeah, sure. Go ahead, graveyard.
That sword looks like it might move.
That's gonna be interesting. I have a feeling all these angels are gonna have to point this the same way.
How am I gonna get up there?
Fairness, real lockpick is very boring to watch. I mean, that doesn't have a bearing on gameplay mechanics, though. But yes, I've seen real lockpick. I mean, there's whole YouTube channels that do it.
Something's pushing against the stone. It looks like it could collapse at any minute.
Four discs of solid granite with something carved into the face.
It's all scrambled up. I'll just straighten them out.
But try as she might, the discs wouldn't move.
Interesting. Okay. That's a puzzle unlocking mechanic. There's another statue with another sword. A new sticker. I thought this was actually going to be more graves to examine once I did that. So that one's covered in vines. Wait a minute. How is this one pointing? That one's pointing straight ahead. Maybe all of them need to be pointing straight ahead? It's possible the one that we saw in the beginning is the one that's supposed to determine how the swords are positioned for the different statues. They might all need a point like this.
Hey, Dad.
Why are there flowers there?
I can't stay long. Mom's in trouble.
You're not gonna...
Well,
Jenny tried to be brave, but the past few days had taken their toll on our hero, and finally, it all poured out.
everything's falling apart. I wanted a real mystery to solve, but I didn't think it would be like this. Dean Stroudsbury's dead. Everyone in town thinks Mom killed him, and Keith won't talk to me.
When would her mother have had time to put flowers there? I don't think her mother did.
I don't know who to trust. And now someone is trying to kill Mom, too. I have to save her, but I'm not sure I can. Why did you have to go and die on us? It was a really crappy move. I wish you were here.
I mean, artistically, they may be just there just to point out that they're there. Just to mark the grave artistically, it could be there. I'm not certain. Artificial arrangement, not as fresh as they look. Now, graveyards clean up the flowers on a regular basis. Artificial or not, they remove them.
Here lie the earliest settlers of Arthurton. They kick-started our great town's growth and prosperity.
Yeah. That's cute wording. That's really cute wording. Yeah, those are the Kickstarters. Oh, she actually breathes when she's been running too long. Angel statues pointing to something. The hidden entrance to the jail. Found a strange crack. I hope the dead aren't trying to break out. Dean's crypt, lots of... Yeah, look. Visited Dad's grave. Flowers are still fresh. Found a strange crack. I hope the dead aren't trying to break out. Angel statues pointing to something. The hidden entrance to the jail. Maybe they all need to point to it.
Five stone swords. Jenny tried to move one.
Wow, they're all stuck tight. I can't move any of them by hand.
Oh. What if I have to all raise them all out? Hold on. find out. Ricky Shepard, thank you for the $5 donation. Well, this looks cute. Yeah, it's an absolutely adorable game. Oh, the ground. Why? Thank you for the donation. That's really sweet. Yield Founders, sponsored by Patreon members town. No, well, no, Kickstarter, but yes. I don't think the game... I think the game was kickstarted. I don't think that's having an effect. I think they might each need a point at it. I have no idea. I mean, this looks like it's something, but I don't think it's anything. Yeah, because that's pointing straight ahead. I think they all need a point in this general direction is what it is. But they all have to point based on where they're located. So, down here it needs to point up. And up there it just needs to point straight. I think she does get tired when I, like, run with her. So you need to point up. That is up. You like the magnifying glass mechanic, more creative than just activating clues by walking over them or whatever. The problem with the magnifying glass mechanic, I like it as well. Yeah, I got it. The only thing that's bugging me is, while that seems like the obvious thing to do, what about the ladder over here? The thing that I don't like about the magnifying glass mechanic is I can pull it out wherever, but I don't know when to use it until the magnifying glass icon appears on the screen to tell me to use it. Then I know there's something on the screen and I just need to look for it. That ladder up here. So I really like it, but I feel like it handholds a little too much sometimes. Wondering if there's a way to have pointed to that ladder. I don't know. Maybe we'll just leave it. There's also that crack, but... Which sword are we going for? This one? This was actually a little bit more complicated than we've had before.
Got it. Some days you just feel super smart.
Jenny studied the stone discs, now perfectly aligned.
It's the face of a badger. That's unusual.
Oh, it is.
Something tells me this isn't a tomb.
Really? Well, now.
If the huge coiling wires hadn't made it clear, the hulking metallic shell certainly did.
This isn't a tunnel. It's the entrance to another laboratory, just like the one in the forest. How many of these are there?
The presence of such unusual and foreign objects in Arthurton begged even bigger questions.
Who put them here, and for what purpose?
It seemed to Jenny as if the graveyard itself had been built around the sphere. A perfect hiding place. If something this conspicuous could be so easily concealed.
What else is Arthurton hiding?
Oh, there we go. I was like, where's the light?
Well, at least we know it's working.
As a dozen intricate machines whirred to life, Jenny noticed a remarkable resemblance she had overlooked before.
Some of this equipment looks like the stuff in Susie's lab. Can't believe I missed it before. That girl owes me some answers. Another radio. Maybe these are used to communicate between laboratories.
It was a hunch, but if it were true...
Whoever's transmitting the message could be in another sphere somewhere in town.
It's gonna take some doing again.
It's the same voice as before.
This code was different from the last.
Just as strange, though.
Jenny carefully transcribed the words into her journal.
Let's see what the Hawk and the Weasel have to say about this.
Oh, I do have it. I streamed it, Freakish Up, or Oxenfree, I mean. They did have the other game that I still want to play, too. What is it called? After Party? Bear 39, alright. 32, 32. You know, honestly, all I have to do is just find it, and we'll add it in on my own. What else do I have? Bear 34. Rabbit 60. And Rabbit 17. And then Hawk and Weasel, let's see. Weasel 56, Hawk 41. Weasel 56. Wolf and Sheep. Wolf 24. Sheep 40. Sheep 66. This one. Wolf 26. Purge infected soon, only death forever, silence despair. Goose 21.
Purge infected, soon only death. Forever silenced, despair herself is near.
This message, as sinister as the last, sent Jenny's analytical mind into overdrive.
Is the man in black sending these messages?
Purge infected, forever silenced.
Could that have something to do with Dean Strasberry? It can't be a coincidence that I found a copy of the same book by the Dean's corpse. But how are they connected?
Soon only death. Despair herself is near.
And now they're coming for my mom. What does she know that they're willing to kill her for?
Slabs are really wonky weird.
This contraption was new to Jenny, but something about it caught her eye.
Is it a sticker? Is it a sticker? God. Oh. Oh.
A large metallic slab with a distinctive indentation carved into its surface.
That's the Dean's ring.
That shape. Where have I seen it before?
The Dean's ring.
The Dean's ring!
Ah, wrong way. Frickin' hell. Really?
It fits.
In fact, it fit perfectly into the slot, as though it were made for it.
Doesn't seem to be working. Probably just a loose connection somewhere.
She could just break this off like she did the boat. This one doesn't work. Why is it already missing one screw? Ah, frickin' hell.
Jenny knew that the best way to fix anything electronic was...
To mess around with it until all the lights come on.
I mean... it's awkward for me to select which one. I kind of like that one a little bit, but that also means I need... Honestly, I think that's probably what I need. Which means I probably need that. There.
If being a great detective didn't work out, Jenny had a promising career in machine repair to fall back on.
I could have lost an eye.
The machine's
broke.
true application would remain a mystery, for now.
I'm like... Sorry, hold on. I clicked off the screen and I had some issues with stuff. I need to. Hold on. All right. That's fine. You can actually ban them when they start doing that, Wilbur, instead of just, like, timing them out. Machine, okay.
But whatever its purpose, the implications were overwhelming.
Dean Stroudsbury is somehow connected to this place.
Had the Dean been aware of the secret hiding within his ring?
Whether he knew or not, it's likely he was killed because of it.
You may have lost eyebrows that way with the science, the way Jenny's doing her science. Yeah, this is what okay, so this is what I was mentioning about the spyglass. While I like it as a mechanic, it tells you when to use it. Now, granted, there's points where you can miss it.
The average eye would have missed it, but Jenny LeClue was a great detective.
Yeah, it's fine, Wolver.
There's a book pinned beneath that cable.
It's understandable. So I kind of lean in the same direction.
Confidential. The word was music to Jenny's ears.
Trying to see if I can interact with anything here.
Mushroom.
Petting Cats for Life, thank you for the follow. Freakish Uproar, don't, just because they're being rude doesn't mean we need to be rude to them back.
Zazer.
Jenny recognized the name, but couldn't put her finger on where she'd heard it before.
So this lab is his invention. He called it a Zazer sphere. Well, at least I've got a name.
Okay, so we're gonna read this. At last, today we begin Project Excelsior thanks to our wonderful benefactors. This is gonna be the Kickstarters again. It has a little asterisk reminder: buy new underwear. What? Standing inside my lab, it's exactly as I had hoped. Perfectly concealed, it's a real thing of beauty. I call it the Zazer Sphere. Nigel thinks it's a pretentious name. It's pretentious to name it after myself, but let's see him design a geodesic structure that can withstand such incredible external forces. So Zazer? Whatever we call it, we'll finally be able to study and harness the power of Arthurton's greatest resource, which is the crystals.
These machines were built to study and harness the power of Arthurton's greatest resource. They were experimenting on the town itself.
Side note, Nigel keeps mispronouncing my name. I swear he's doing it on purpose. It's Professor Zazer, like laser with a Z. How hard is that? Who are the Council of Three?
The Council of Three? Never heard of them. Sounds like he didn't know who they were either. But they paid for all of this?
Hope the money doesn't dry up. Nothing. Bunch of torn pages. Entry number 103. Another sphere fully operational, the project continues to grow. Every time we start an experiment, we discover a new property to examine, each result further supporting my theories. This town is special. That said, I find my time largely spent moving between laboratories. I'm tired of managing, want to get my hands dirty. Oh, the irony. Ferris wheel. Entry 104, new lab idea, toying with designs for newer, much more ambitious, larger facility.
He designed a bigger sphere. Bigger than this? Did he ever build it? And if he did, where?
My calculations are correct. It should be capable of up to 1,200% output capacity. This could propel us to a whole new world of possibility. Reminder, ask Mr. Gray again for face-to-face with management. Are they avoiding me? Starting to wonder if they even exist. Asked around, no one has met them. Who are they? Who are they? He played tic-tac-toe against himself. Entry number 288. Terrible setback. Spotted an anomaly in the Badger experiment. Too late.
There was a badger on the door to get into this lab. So this must be the experiment he was talking about.
Of course, Mr. Gray and Mr. Blue showed up just in time to witness the explosion. Plasma everywhere. All units lost. Mr. Blue nearly lost an eye. Not looking forward to debriefing on Friday. This is going to set us back days/weeks. Entry number 289. Days blurring together. Every experiment brings us closer to unlocking the seemingly impossible, but the number of strange incidents at the labs continues to grow. Who keeps stealing my pens? Entry 297. More setbacks, more unwelcome interruptions. Exhaustion plus rush schedule equals dangerous conditions.
Exhaustion, rushed schedule, dangerous conditions.
The parallels with her father's own working conditions were distressingly clear.
Why did they insist we run the new test this weekend? It's just not ready. We need to enhance safety protocols and be vigilant to avoid any more contaminations or accidents. I'm starting to think that they aren't in this for the right reasons. Someone followed me home again last night. Who are they? Council of Three. Knowledge, ignorance, corruption, progress, order, self-control. Entry number 342. Been sleeping in the lab, nothing to come home to. What am I doing here? What are we really trying to accomplish? I must believe that our personal sacrifices serve a greater purpose. Entry number 385. All my fault. Too late. I was so naive.
All dead. All my fault.
The words echoed across the metal walls, ghosts of a past tragedy.
What did he do? It must have been terrible.
Can't get their faces out of my mind. The screams, the darkness, the hole will never be filled. All my fault, all my fault, all my fault. Entry number 621. What a bittersweet feeling. After 7 years, we're finally getting stable, repeatable results. But the cost has been great. The output ratio is incredible, but we're only just beginning to unlock the potential. In the right hands, this could change the world. The new lab is nearly operational, but I'm not sure we are. As always, they'll push it too far, but full output will take years. Perhaps there's still some time to make amends for what happened. Safety is top priority. People are greater than progress.
This entry is from much later. There are lots of pages missing. It seems that whatever happened before, he carried on his work long after.
As is the case in all tangled mysteries, every new piece of evidence raised more questions than it answered. But she now knew the purpose of this Caesar-sphere and the name of the people who had built it.
The Council of Three.
It wasn't much to go on, but it was a start.
What's this? Another blank scrap of paper.
Nigel 1028. Please stop writing the code down, memorize it, and destroy this immediately. Chief and unlock Caesar's journal.
Authorization code to begin.
1028.
Code accepted. System authorized and armed for activation.
Watch, Jenny's just starting, like, chaos everywhere by doing all of this. She's all like, I'm just gonna activate all of these.
Preparing to run experiment 12, cycle 78. Sphere hermetically sealed. Magnetic transducer coils charging. Accumulating voltaic cells. Commencing experiment 12-91.
Tara's universe is under. Oh, because we're causing everything to levitate again.
Radioactive safety margins cleared. Procedure 12 completed successfully. Decompressing spherical chamber. Remember, a healthy employee is an effective employee. Please leave the station for your mandatory 15-minute smoking break.
I mean, just remember that based off of
I
everything,
wonder what it did. At least I wasn't covered in plasma.
based off of everything, this is a company behind this. I wonder if it was the, Susie's family. Wait, was it I'm trying to remember which family was responsible for researching on the properties of the crystals in the town that they were mining and finding stuff out. I don't remember if it was the Strasbergs or Susie's family, the Glatzes. I think it was the Strasbergs? No, it was the Glatzes. It was Susie's family, so part of the LeClues. Find something right there. It's not going to. Hold on. Yeah, it was Susie's family. Which might explain why Susie has that equipment in general. But Susie's family also, remember, she's cousins to Jenny. So it's very possible that she... I mean, I don't know how far back there's all their families stretch. I mean, she may be cousins to Susie through her dad. And her dad might have been a Glatz. No, because her dad was a LeClue.
Jenny, did you find the entrance?
Unless we find out that her mother kept her maiden name.
Not yet.
Jenny was hesitant to share her discovery, but Susie might have vital information.
Where did you really get the parts to build your machines?
I told you, there's a warehouse full of them at my father's factory.
And that's the only place you've seen equipment like that?
Well, yeah. Where else would I have seen it?
Did the Glatz Corporation ever build underground labs?
No, I don't think so. Why would they?
To hide them?
From who?
Good question. I have to go. Keep out of sight and let me know if you see anyone.
I will. Good luck, Jenny.
I don't think Susie's in on this. I think she just has a connection to it and she doesn't know about her connection. That's my guess. I think it's the Glatz family is somehow involved, though. It's another sticker. It's a scrap. Fine with that.
Beyond the fallen angel.
Oh yeah, there's a
This
statue that
is it.
fell.
The entrance must be through here.
Glatz elders know something. Well, the elders would be just Susie's mom and dad, as far as we know.
Another coded message in another hidden laboratory. A secret tunnel under the graveyard. How long had these things been in Arthurton? Who was responsible for them? And how was all this connected to the Dean's murder?
However, now's a good time to end it and switch to Zelda, I realize, because whenever that typewriter happens, that's a autosave point that's really good.